Hello, Monster Truck fans, and welcome to the official AJ Monster Trucks Channel Championships announcement video. After the long wait, championship season is finally here. And in this video, I'm going to be going over everything you need to know about the first ever AJ Monster Trucks Channel Championships. Let us start this off with the venue. Back when we first unveiled Season 3 of AJ Monster Trucks, the event was scheduled to be held in El Paso, Texas, at the Sun Bowl. However, due to some complications, those plans have fallen through, and we've moved the show now to a different venue. The first ever AJ Monster Trucks Channel Championships will be held in Glendale, Arizona, at State Farm Stadium. Now that we've introduced the venue for the Channel Championships, let's get into the field of trucks. This show will feature a lineup of 24 Channel Championship contenders, and those trucks are
Colton Eichelberger, Max D.
Jim Kohler, Mr. Excitement in Avenger, the NOS Energy Overdrive, the Siamese Slasher, Kipper's Revenge from Battle Ready Motorsports. Also from Battle Ready Motorsports, Wreck Lord, Turkey Vulture, Camden Murphy in Bakugan Dragonoid, Flint Johnson in Moonshine Runner. From Artillery Motorsports, Cannonball. From Robbins Motorsports, Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Next up, Charlie Puckin in Monster Muds. After that, AJ's very own Bulldozer. Next up in line, it's Pizza Machine. Another competitor from Battle Ready Motorsports, it's Paralyzer. Next from Team Scream, it's Corey Rummel in Rage. Next team down the line, Team Hellraisers, Darren Schneider in Hell to Pay, and Brandon Schneider in Cardinal Sins. Next up, the Ohio native, Scrap Master. Our last entry from Battle Ready Motorsports, Violator. Next up from Cryptid Creations, the Loch Ness Monster and Krampus. From Team Throttle Monster, David Alford, Velociraptor, and Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack.
DCT Power Sports, Jerry Beck in Dirt Crew.
Kicking off the show before any of the competitions are held will be the Reverse Forward Momentum Backflip Camper Smash Stunt. The very same stunt revealed at the beginning of Season 3, and it will be performed by the AJ Monster Truck. However, now the stunt will feature a second truck being backflipped over. That's right. Now, with the AJ Monster Truck performing the stunt, we will have the Channel Championships truck sitting on top of the obstacle being jumped over for this incredible stunt. The AJ Monster Trucks Channel Championships is to feature 3 championship competitions, the first of which, of course, being the racing competition. The layout of the track will include an elevated starting line and a crossover ramp. Trucks will finish in the opposite lane in which they started. So if they start in the orange lane, they will finish in the blue lane, and vice versa. With that, though, it is time to reveal the Channel Championships Racing Bracket. First up, we're going to be seeing Cryptid Creations Krampus taking on Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack. The second race of round 1 will see Darren Schneider in Hell to Pay from Team Hellraiser taking on David Alford, Too Tall in Velociraptor. Our third race is going to be very interesting. 2 battle-ready trucks will take each other on, the first of which being Zeb Derrick in Paralyzer, and he'll have to race his teammate, Wreck Lord. Next up, Rounding out the left side of the racing bracket, we will see NOS Energy Overdrive taking on Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. That is going to be one of the races to watch here, folks. One of the heavy hitters from Apex Tour racing one of the heavy hitters from Octane Tour. That's going to be one you're going to want to put on your bucket list to watch in this racing bracket if you take some select picks here. Next up, we're moving to the right side of the bracket for round one. We're going to be seeing Team AJ's Turkey Vulture taking on Flint Johnson in Moonshine Runner. Next up, Elliot Evans from Cryptid Creations and the Loch Ness Monster will take on Charlie Puckin in Monster Mutt. Second to last, we will be seeing for the first time ever his name, Dan Everett, taking on Pizza Machine in the Bulldozer truck. And finally, the last race of round one, we'll see
Jerry Beck in Dirt Crew
taking on the Ohio native Scrap Master. And now let us take a look at the first round buys. These were your 8 fastest qualifiers, setting up some lightning fast times on the tricky track we have set up in Glendale. Now the fastest qualifiers move from left to right. So the slowest of the fastest qualifiers was Artillery Motorsports Cannonball on the left side of the bracket. The next slowest of the fastest qualifiers on the right side of the bracket was Corey Rummel in Rage. Moving to the left side of the bracket, Camden Murphy, Bakugan Dragonoid. On the right side of the track, Colton Eichelberger in Max D. Setting up a surprisingly lightning fast time was Brandon Schneider in Cardinal Sins. Next up, third fastest qualifier, the Siamese Slasher, Kipper's Revenge. Second fastest qualifier, Jim Kohler in Avenger. And very surprisingly, and very impressively, the fastest qualifier for the AJ Monster Trucks Channel Championships racing bracket was Battle Ready Motorsports Violator. Also notable from qualifying, both Darren Schneider and Heldepe and Krampus got a DNQ as both trucks ended up short landing the crossover ramp and ended up crashing their trucks, not being able to complete a full racing pass, and therefore did not get qualifying times. We'll show those wicked crashes up on screen now for you to see, but unfortunately for them, that put them in a low seed for the racing bracket. Now let's talk about competition number 2, which is the Best Trick Championship competition. All 24 trucks will have just one attempt to perform essentially any stunt they wish, with the highest scored run becoming the winner and the very first Best Trick Channel Championship. Anything goes here. Stoppies, moonwalks, corkscrews, bicycles, anything that the driver thinks that they can land, they can attempt in this Channel Championships Best Trick competition. And of course, finally, the freestyle competition. You already know the rules for this one. The only difference here is from normal competition is that with the 2 minutes of standard regulation time, each truck will also now receive an extra 30 seconds of Nightscape Studios bonus time. Freestyle is going to be presented in 2 separate videos, each with 12 trucks. So Freestyle Part 1 will feature the first 12 trucks in the freestyle order, and then the second video will feature the last 12 trucks of the freestyle order. And finally, the last thing to reveal is the encore. After freestyle, we will be featuring a Robot Hell encore, where 12 specially designed trucks based on Hexbug combat robots will storm the track, perform a synchronized backflip, then freestyle till they drop. And with that, we conclude the AJ Monster Trucks Channel Championships announcement video. thank you all for watching not only this, but all of the content that I have put out on the channel. It may be small numbers comparatively to other videos on the platform, but I sincerely appreciate every single viewer and every single person that gets excited for another installment of AJ Monster Trucks. To you fans, thank you so much. And with that, we'll see you in Glendale.